Hey everybody, how's it going? I've got a brand new music video reaction / review coming at you today, and this one is for L.I.E by EXID. I did check out the first teaser for this song and it sounded pretty cool, so I'm looking forward to hearing what the entire thing sounds like and seeing if it lives up to those expectations, because as we all know, teasers can be incredibly misleading. So let's jump right in and check it out. Here we go. Completely different musical style than that teaser. Did they pull a fast one and switch it around on us? Probably not. This is probably just an intro.
밤을 듣지 어디 연락해 참 아는 여자 동생들만 내고 away 내 친구가 늘 길에서 봤대.
Got this kind of tried and true chord progression. Kind of an interesting beat to set it up though. Awesome vocals as usual from Solji. Okay. All right.
No boy no more 더는 못 숨어 꼭꼭 또 숨어 다 찾아낼 걸로 쏟나 또 배우네 난 시원해 네가 다 지어내 네 가짜 소소라 무서워 오버로도 내 박수 보낼게 클랩 넌 나무 출연 상탄고도 남은 연기에 내넌 마치 흡연장 모두가 피해.
Wow, listen to how much energy this whole section's building up to.
나가 더 이상 볼 일 없으니까 Baby I know 네 거짓 날
Transition was a little weird. As you've probably noticed, the song uses a lot of like regular time and double time, or half time and regular time, depending on kind of how you define those terms. You can check out an explanation for that up there.
죽을 때까지 이렇게 살다가 지옥 가길 기도해 go to hell go ahead oh baby 그때야 너는 태어나지 말았어야 해요.
It's kind of weird how they get into that really like deep slow groove. I like it though.
Baby I know 네 거짓말
More of the song and video was this. This whole section's awesome. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. And it looks like that's it. I actually really like this song, even though there are a lot of sort of technical and stylistic issues with it that I had personally. And before I get into those things, I think that's something that's worth talking about. It just goes to show that if you have a really strong idea, a really cool like musical element or a series of musical elements going on, and then really good execution by the artist, that even if there are quite a few production issues that aren't ideal, the song can still have a lot of artistic value and everyone can still really enjoy listening to it. Now, in a perfect world, you don't want to do that. You don't want to have like any issues with your song. You want it to be like perfect with songwriting, production, execution, performance, everything like that. But that very rarely happens with everything lining up perfectly. And I think that was the case with this song, where they got enough things right that the song as a whole overcame those individual little issues, and it was really, really good. First of all, there are two main issues that I have with this song. One, the production sounded a little bit like stuffy, very mid-range heavy, almost kind of harsh or blaring. Their vocals sounded really good, but in the context of the track, there was a lot of information happening in sort of the mids and high mids area. That's where a lot of the harshness or the cutting frequencies in the vocals really reside. And so especially on my NS10s at times, it sounded kind of blaring, kind of harsh, kind of like a narrow frequency buildup and emphasis in that area, and not really enough low end or extreme high end to support it. And I think you'll notice that like during the chorus, even though the vocals are really cool, the other things going on in the track just all kind of run together, and it's just like this one really loud, mid-rangey kind of sound. And I think it loses some clarity when that happens. The other issue I have with this song is sort of stylistically or songwriting-wise. They have that really cool breakdown part that they also used under the entire rap section. And when you've written something that's that good, why not use it more in the song? It's not that the other parts of the song weren't good, it's just that this part was better and I wanted to hear it a lot more. And like especially towards the end of the rap when they were really building it up, there's so many other like variations of that they could have used. I think they could have integrated it into the song more and pretty much built a song around that, instead of that being kind of like the alternate musical idea that it goes to every once in a while. So again, that's just like one of those taste or preference things. I would have really preferred to hear that more intense breakdown part, but obviously the songwriters and producers were going for something else and kind of did that halftime regular time thing with that modern Latin sort of backbeat or almost a little bit of reggae influence slow jam section. And then of course the chorus kind of takes off and feels much faster because it's in double time relative to the slower part. Some other minor thoughts about the track that aren't really issues, but something I noticed: the chord progression of the song is extremely predictable. It's been used in tons of songs before, and again, that's not really a bad thing. They kind of put their own spin on it, but it was definitely like a very commonly used chord progression. Also, some of the transitions I think could have been a lot smoother and stronger, and the vocal production on those high notes did sound a tiny bit harsh. Now that could have been that overall mix and kind of mid-range focus that I was talking about before, but I think it also existed like within the vocal tracks individually. But again, as I said before, all of these things can exist and the song was actually still really enjoyable because it had good enough ideas and a good enough performance by the group to really make it interesting and kind of overcome the rest of those things. So let's jump back into this song, analyze it some more, and let's see what we can find. Here we go. Is that a different company for them? I'll have to look that up. I'm guessing maybe like this song is another track on this album, and I'd be really interested to hear that song if they did like a throwback jazzy track. Sounds maybe a little bit like something Mamamoo would have done on a previous album. It'd be interesting to hear EXID do that kind of genre. I think her vocals have continued to improve with every release. I like seeing that. And I really do like that main sort of vocal motif, that little melody that appears throughout the entire song. Here's like a variation on that motif in the chorus again. If you really listen for it, it's very simple, but it's all over the place. It's really good songwriting. Hear how that mid-range kind of builds up and it's a little harsh? I think they could have smoothed that out a little bit in production. That is not Solji's fault for her voice. That's a production thing. This part just totally changes the attitude of the song. I love this.
No boy no more don't emo summer go
Check out some of the rhythmic figures she uses in this rap. Really cool stuff.
난 시원해 네가 다 지어내니까 자소 소라 무서워 오버도도 내내 박수 보낼게 clap clap 넌 나무 출연 상탄고도 남은 연기에 내너 마치
Change that kick drum pattern to kind of match what she's doing in the rap. Just really, really high level stuff.
볼일 없으니까
And that I think was the worst transition in the song. Just a little strange, a little weak. Definitely could have done something to kind of morph those two sections of the song into each other a lot better, I think. One thing that is really creative and unique about this song, the bridge was not that sort of alternate, really heavy, cool section. Usually that is like the place where you'd put that type of part in the bridge section, but they used it as like an alternate song idea. And then the bridge was much more conventional. So it's almost like you have a bridge and then different interludes or two different kinds of bridges in this song. And I really like the synth tone in that low bass synth part. Really interesting, kind of like reedy tone, like a reeded instrument almost. And yeah, I still really think they could have used that part and that main musical melody and motif that's over it in the vocals to create like an entirely different song and build an entirely different song around that. So actually, I'm kind of curious. It would be really cool to take that and then write like a different verse and chorus around it, incorporating those alternate ideas rather than what was actually the verse and the chorus in the song. Obviously, that would be a really big undertaking. It would be rewriting pretty much the entire song, but I think it could lead to something really, really cool. So anyway, that was a really cool comeback from EXID, and it's my understanding that this is their first full album. So hopefully the rest of the tracks on there will be really good too. I'll definitely check them out. This song definitely captured my attention and my interest, and I'm also looking forward to hearing it live on some music shows. So let me know in the comment section, what did you guys think about that whole like alternate section of the song? Would you have liked to hear that more on the rest of the song, or did you think the existing verses and choruses were a better idea? It'll be interesting to see if there's a strong majority either way in the comments section regarding that. So thanks so much for watching this music video reaction/review. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you could share this video all over the place, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, forums, all that stuff really helps me out, and I'll see you guys next time.